Let us see now how we can create a test project. But more than that, I want to teach you how to actually create a solution, how to create projects from the solution, and how the project, how to create a solution, how to create a project, and then we have to explicitly add a project to the solution. All these steps we'll have to do it one by one. So I'll prefer doing these things in the CLI commands. We can do it very easily using Visual Studio 2017. Nothing, just say file new project and automatically solution will get created. But I want to do it from ground up. So I would like to first create a solution, an empty solution. So the command is .NET new. But before that only, just press .NET new and you see complete syntax is given to us. And .NET new help not giving us here it is. .NET new console for console application. These are all different templates. Class library, test project, razor page if you are doing ASP.NET. All these are for ASP.NET. Different templates are there. Web config. So all those we can simply make use of. Short names. And we have support for which language? .NET Framework 2.0 onwards. We have support for VB.NET also. Earlier we did not have support for VB. So we can actually mention MD VB Proj and here we can say .NET new console minus language VB, and what we are going to get is VB project. By default it's C# and JS for J#. So you have a VB project. I'm not interested in that actually. So just take you to .NET demos. This is one. Now I'm interested in creating a solution. So first what I'll do is create a folder, say hello solution. Go to that folder and then .NET new SLN, that's solution, SLN. So it basically creates a solution file, but mind you, the solution file is not having any reference to any project, and solution file name will be hello solution.sln. The folder name will be taken there. Just that basic setting is there, global sections. So now I want to actually create a project and maybe multiple project. I would like to create one project which is my console application, and I would like to create one project which is my test project, and both of them should belong to the solution. So just right here, I'm right now in the solution folder. I want a separate folder to be created for my project. So I'll say .NET new console, and we use now the option -o, the output directory. Hello world demo. And you'll see a folder is created. /s is subdirectory. So it is showing me all this which is there. Obj file folder is also created. But is that project part of solution? Not yet. The project is not part of the solution. So we have to bring the project into the solution now. So to bring the project into the solution, .NET SLN is the command, but then we have to give our solution name. Just press tab, it gets written there automatically. And then use add and then the folder slash hello world demo dot csproj. That's it. Hello world demo has the file by that name. And now again execute this. We have the reference of the project. Like that, I would like to add a test project now. For test project, it's not a console application, it's a test project. So .NET new X unit test project, let us say. And for that, the name I can give is output hello world test. That's the standard practice. And this project also we would like to be part of the same solution. So .NET SLN solution add slash dot no, we want test dot csproj. And now if you say type, you have two projects. But what is the benefit of creating solution? Nothing, unless you are using Visual Studio 2017. This solution is not going to be of any use. If you are using code, it works on the folder. You just open a folder. And that's it. It doesn't read the SLN file and then open everything. And you have everything here. So code is not interested in your solution. Though in code, there is a feature where you can have workspace. Now in workspace, you can actually put multiple projects and save it. And these projects need not be in the same folder. So new file, new folder. You create multiple projects, multiple folders, and then save it as a workspace. Next time when you come, all of them will open together. That's the concept in code. But generally we don't do that. We don't try to open different folders in different locations. We always ensure that they are in common location. That's what I have observed in my programming career at least. Putting them in scattered location is only going to add you more confusion, but you have that provision here. Then next is, yeah, you can open in Studio, no doubt, Visual Studio 2017. It's pretty friendly. You don't even need to do all this. But problem is you don't have Visual Studio 2017 when you are going to work on Linux and Mac. There you have no choice but to use Visual Studio Code only. And then all CLI commands through terminal. That's why we are going into all the steps one by one. All these things you'll have to do in Linux, no choice. If I have to only teach you everything in context of Windows, I don't even have to jump to code. Everything is from here, 2017. It's still loading. and you see here, good thing you have to note here is the dependencies. So right now we have hello test project. When you expand this, you'll find something different. From your .NET framework projects, you'll find something different here. You have direct SDK and Microsoft .NET Core.app. These are all called as meta packages. We'll talk more about meta packages and packages later. But right now my requirement is what? Hello test should be able to add reference to this so that in this file I can write code. Unit test1.cs, I can write code for testing my class which is there in program.cs. That's my requirement. Yes, easier way would be just right click, add reference, but I want to do this also through command line. I want to add a reference in hello test project to hello demo project. So first go to hello test project and there you have to execute .NET add reference and give the project name to which you want to add the reference. So dot dot goes to back hello world demo slash hello world demo dot cs proj. Once you have added this reference, you can actually open in core hello test and you see here project reference got added here. Got it? Include, or else you directly come and edit this file. It's okay. Either execute this command, the CLI command. If you don't want to execute the CLI command, you always have the choice of coming here and directly typing this. Absolutely no problem. You can actually execute .NET list references. All the references are there, will be listed here. And you can always say .NET remove reference and give the project whose reference you want to remove. There are no projects. So like that, reference can be added or removed. So I want to add a reference. I'll keep that. Next is, yeah, in unit testing, when we write the test case, we would probably want to use the class which is provided in the main project. So I go to the main project first, maybe add some class here, say math, and here provide some method, maybe static method only for testing, a simple method, return a plus b. I want to write test case for this particular method now. So we already have this class. I'll call this as add test. And here I need to have the numbers. Let's say integer n1 I want to pass 10. N2 I would like to pass 20. And the expected result is 30. And just say assert dot equal expected comma add n1 comma n2, which is in hello world demo dot why is it giving error? Math add test. What is this? Hello world demo. Yeah, my mistake. I wrote the class here and I did not make it as public. That is the problem. So now integer output is, let's say, hello world test dot, sorry, hello world demo dot math dot add, and I'll pass n1 comma n2. So here output, so add also is not public. Yeah, there are two different assemblies, so public is required. So all good now. But how to test it? I can't run this project. I can't use run for something like this. So I go to terminal, and here the command which we have to use is, first let's go to hello world test. Yeah, the build is common. Or else we can actually simply go back and just say .NET build. It's going to build both the projects. And once it is built, we want to run the test project. Now to run the test project, we have to use .NET test. It will execute test cases. File not found, unable to find test for, make sure the test projects had NuGet package, Microsoft.NET test SDK. Yeah. Okay. I think this is for Hello World demo. It tried to execute Hello World demo also. That is the error. Just ignore this. Main code is here. Hello World test.dll. This has worked well. Absolutely no problem. So actually we should go to that folder and execute it. We should go to the test folder, and then from test folder we should execute it. I directly executed. And but let's try. I'm expecting this time, imagine I go to program, and here I just add some number and the same story. Ignore this. Test run failed at so and so place. What is more important to you is that than all this test and all that stuff, the commands in which, the order in which the commands are executed. All the commands I have executed. So first I created a solution file. Then I created a project, console project. and then I created a XUnit project. Of course, both the projects are added to the solution. This add projects are added. Then we added a reference. Either do it through CLI or directly go and type this. It's your choice. To get the list, to remove the reference, write the test cases, build and test. So all these commands you have to execute. Of course, when you are installing Visual Studio 2017, you have to take care. Explicitly, you'll have to install .NET Core Platform Development. By default, it will not be there. You'll have to ensure that you put a check mark here. So 15.3.0 or higher is required. Mine is, I believe 15.3.5 or 7, I think. Yeah, 15.7 for 15.7.3. More latest. I think that's the latest right now. I recently updated. So that's it. In Studio 2017, I don't have to teach anything. You know pretty well. You can open the solution, build the project, execute the project by pressing Ctrl F5 and so on. So practice these commands before you proceed to the next, where we are going to discuss how to work on Linux.